I figured out the chat. I just have to hide and unhide it. So, we got our chat box back. Oh my goodness. I was like, why wasn't it working? And then I'm like, I took it out and then I put it back in to OBS and it was like still not working. And I'm like, why is it not working? And then I hide it and unhide it and now it's working. I don't know why or how that happened, but yes, technology. Technology is a little silly. Is it bad to say I've already forgotten what happened last time? I'm pretty sure we were being yelled at though by the Alamegan people. I think. Listen, I don't remember many things about anything, but I will remember being yelled at, so. Never forget who pisses you off. Anyway. That's what was happening. Thank you, Luna. We had to get help for people who's sick. What was I thinking? I was thinking of something, but then I forgot what I was thinking about. Anyways, let's get started. Let me... get in here. Okay. Just had to make sure the chat on the screen was working as well. Anyways, this guy's over here. I'm still barefooted from these. I haven't touched Granny since we last played, so. Hee hee. Meffred. Sir, would you like a shirt? Anyway. Adventurer! Galleon has gone missing! He is nowhere to be found! Was that the sick dude? I don't remember who that is, but I have to assume that's like the sick dude. He shouldn't be walking about, not with those wounds. It was the sick dude. Anyway. If he doesn't get the proper medicine and rest, his conditions like to deteriorate to where it was before, or worse. Does he have leprosy or something? We need you to help us find him, and quickly. Start by asking Albretta. Might be as the woman's seeing nothing. Something. Not nothing. Why did I think it said nothing? This main scenario quest name is like making me question what the heck. What does that mean? He ain't heavy. What does that mean? Do we have to drag? Oh, lag. Do not do this to me, lag. Oh, and we're back. We're back. I hope that does not happen again and actually crash, but you know. Finally. It's about time you came asking about Galleon. I watched him leave Quarrymill some time ago. Why didn't you inform Mifrid that then, if you were waiting to be asked? People are so dumb. Anyway. And he left me the sealed letter before he went off. Made me swear not to open it until someone came asking. That's why. Never mind. Screw me. My brothers! Anyway. I cannot bear to be a burden any longer. That is why I must leave you all. Do not worry for me. I must just find your way safely to Little El Amigo. Ah, blast it. Would that I'd known what he was thinking, I'd have stopped this folly myself. The love Galeon bears for his brothers is so strong. He's willing to sacrifice himself for them. Make no mistake, entering the wood in his weakened state is suicide. Yeah, you probably shouldn't go hiking in the woods. Especially an enchanted one. With deteriorating skin. Anyway, Nefred. Out in the wilds? Alone? That fool. That great big sentimental fool. My men and I will scour the wood for Galeon. Please help us find him before something terrible happens. Okay. Can get on chonkers and we're off to find this fool named Galeon. Do. Why is it always nighttime? Like, I just realized this. Every time I'm posting or making the little stream starting this day short, it always ends up being nighttime. And then, like, half the time when I start streaming, it's nighttime. Why is it always nighttime? Am I Batman? I'm Bat Grandma. Bat Grandma. Anyway. That's the time of day you start? You smart cookie. Anyway. Watch out. A goblin. This little guy! Oh, what are you gonna do? Stab me with the little stabby stab? Oh, that's exactly what he did, but I dodged it. Oh, you do nothing. Oh, you're harmless. How could you fail to something like that? That was like harmless. These 45 bats, though. I'm not sure if I could take that. I mean, I could probably take that, actually. Fight me! If you dare. Where's my chocobo? Anyway. Ooh, I'm looking at the fighting effects now for once in my life. Pretty effects. Oh, it's so pretty. This was probably a bad idea. Why did I do this? Why did I choose to do this? This was a horrible mistake. Oh, never mind, we did it. Ego. I don't have an ego. I have an ego. An ego waffle. Anyway. Galeon. Captain, but why? You should be on your way. Who do you take us for? We're Alamegans, and Alamegans never forsake one another. Hardships be damned. Remember the oath we swore, gods damn it? The oath to reclaim our homeland? We set foot on Alamegan soil again, together, or not at all. Do you understand me? I said next. Yes, sir. You don't look like you're deteriorating. Anyway. Good. Let us return to our brothers. Oh, and don't even think that you'll get off lightly. As soon as you're healed, I'll give you such a thorough thrashing, you'll wish we didn't find you. Okay. I can't thank you enough for saving Galleon. I will see you back at Quarry Mill. Yep. And I did it on my bare feet. I have little sandals on my bare feet. Anyway. Chokers! We ride till dawn! You know what this wall reminds me of? I don't remember the movie, but it was Luna. You should know. You should know. But it was. Yeah, I'm just gonna say one line. We require a shrubbery. That movie. I don't remember what it's called, but that's what this wall reminds me of. When they're talking about birds, though. Pigeons. Nee! We are the knights who say nee! Anyway. Galleon's expected to make a full recovery. We'll linger here until he's strong enough to take on the road again. As much as I mislike this place, beggars can't be chooser. Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Thank you, Luna. That's the one I'm thinking of. Anyway, I thought this said milkshake. As much as I milkshake this place, beggars can't be choosers. Boots. I love boots. I'm 38. This is level 26, but somehow this gives me more. On the magic and defense. Yeah, no. Why is it giving me mine and vitality? No, I need Disciple of War. Okay. There we go. Though I should find stronger boots by the time I get to level 40 and continue my job quest off stream. Anyways, another. Come, highly recommended. You wish to repay my kindness? Now that things are relatively settled, I seem to recall that you wanted something of me. Yes. I forgot what I wanted of you, but I wanted something. I think it was help that I wanted. Help of something. I don't know what, though. Anyway. You've proven a true friend to my people. Ask of me anything and it's yours, so long as it's mine to give. The cooperation of the people of Little Alamigo? That's all? Far be it from me to question your desires. Of course. Very well. I'll provide you with a letter to show to Gundobald. Who names their child Gundobald? I'm picturing this gun with a head on the, I don't know, on like the back of it, I guess, and it's folding. It's just a shiny bald head. I don't even know. Anyway. Thank you, Luna. Thank you for the information there. Yeah. Yeah. The old bear was my mentor when I first joined the Resistance. He's intimidating to those who don't know him, but he takes care of his own. Yo, why did I just... Nah, I just, like, thought in my head. Wait, I shouldn't be streaming right now. It's not even time. My time's 6:30. That's another streamer's time that I've mixed up with my own time. Why are our times so close together? Anyway. Is this a normal streamer thing that happens? I'm so confused. Wait a minute, I'm 30 minutes early. I have an alarm set on my phone too. I should not be messing this up. I think I have lost my mind. Yeah, no, I can't back out. And I won't, because this is the time I'm supposed to be streaming. Anyways, the old bear was my mentor when I first joined the Resistance. He's intimidating to those who don't know him, but he takes care of his own. I have no doubt that he will do all in his power to aid you. I can't believe I mixed up my time with someone else's time. Anyways, we're going to Little Alamigo. I'm blind. Here we go. I refuse to spend a single Aetheryte ticket until it's in the thousands. That is my rule. Until it's in the thousands, I am not spending a single... I've spent a ticket. I've spent 3 tickets. Good! Anyway, I'm not spending any more tickets. I didn't even know I spent... What did I spend it on? What did I spend my tickets on? Why have you returned? You're not welcome here. I thought I made that clear. I am confused. I am very confused. Everything I thought was real is not real. And I'm scared. You spoke with Mefred. It has been so long since I last heard from him. I had feared him dead. 12 be praised. Chocobo, you're in my face. Anyway. Whoever you are, Mefred sees you as a friend, and any friend of Mefred is a friend of mine. I know of this masked stranger you seek. That's why! That's what! We're looking for the Ascian. We're looking for the Ascian. That's why we were trying to get buddy to the Alamegans. I know of this masked stranger you seek, and I'll tell you what I can. I thought I streamed at 6:30 because of all the things JT's streams at 6:30. Their time is different, but 6:30 here. And I try to be on time for their stream because I want to support them. Anyway. An outsider resembling your masked stranger has reportedly been appearing near Little Alamigo of late. What's more, it seems that some of our young bloods are meeting him in secret. Uh-oh! Uh-oh! We got problems! Just splashed water onto my forehead. I'm so mad. Hydrate! Or die at an alarming rate. No doubt you'll want to question them about their... Tristis? Hydration is good. Yes. Very, very useful. I really need to do it more. I really need to hydrate more often. I do not hydrate enough. And my skin can speak for that. Tryst. I bet they're tryst. Let's Google the definition! Because I have never heard that word in my life. Tryst. A private or secret meeting arranged. A private or secret meeting. But they're not like to yield the information readily to an outsider. If you tell them I sent you, though, they may well feel obliged to talk. Okay! Alright, who's first on my list? You! Waldar! Waldar! A masked man? No idea what you're talking about. I ain't done nothing wrong, so leave me be. Okay? Adelaide. Lind. Adeline. Anyway. Gumbald sent you? Listen. I told them it was a bad idea. All that tripe about believing the masked man and, oh, you don't know anything about this? Why didn't you say so? To start with, you can't throw the old bear's name around like that and expect me to not think I'm in for it. I love the little bows. The little bows are adorable. Anyway. Where am I? I'm lost. Where are you? Anyway. Sifrid. What? Have I been meeting any masked men lately? Let's see. Nope. Can't say I have, but I'll be sure to tell all my friends you're looking for him. Yep. Tailbot. There's a bunch been sulking about, right suspicious. Like I've got nothing to do with them. I know trouble when I see it. There's trouble. Mark me words. Alright. I feel like my brain's already lagging. I'm like, what are they saying? What are these words? Where are the punctuations? For I have punctuation blindness. Somehow. So, you have indeed confirmed my suspicions about a masked man. That is most troubling. Whatever the young ones are scheming, it can lead to no good end. There is an anger inside them. I can see it in their eyes. I ought to know, for it once burned within me as well. 2 decades ago, that same anger drove me and my brothers to rise against the despot who ruled Alamigo. Not would do, but to depose him and usher in a revolution. Well, we got our revolution all right, but it cost us our freedom. Blinded by our hate, we didn't realize that we had been dancing to the Empire's tune. By the time we did, it was too late. Ala Mhigo had fallen. There are times when a man must be patient. Now is a time, though the young ones know this not. Unless we intervene, they are like to commit great folly. If you learn aught of their plans, I would thank you to bring word to me. 32% of HP. MP. Ooh. 3 Asunas. Or health potions. This is for, like, paralysis. And I hate being stuck in one place. I really hate it. Especially when it's on for, like, a minute. Potion. That was, like, the toughest decision of my life. Anyway. No. No. I don't want to wear this armor again. Wait, I have glamour. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I just won't have my flowers. I won't have flowers or shoes. I know, right? Good thing I can glamour now. I can glamour everything. Every ugly piece of armor that makes me turn into a trash can. Green, blue, or yellow. Anyway. Hey, Adventurer, you done talking with the old bear? I've got a message for you from Wilred. That's something of a leader among the young ones here. He's impressed that you've won over Gundobald and wants a word with you. Says he'll be waiting over at the craggy area north of here. Okay. Where do I find that? That's where I find that. Come on, chunkers. I'm gonna say it again. We ride until dawn. Where is the way out? I'm lost. Where's out? Oh, there's out. There's out. Oh, look at the sky. Oh, look at the sky. Oh, the sky's so pretty. What the heck? Oh, the sky. I don't care if something might attack me while I'm looking up. The sky's so beautiful. Anyways, around. It is yet to turn dawn. Ooh! Ooh! Hello! Hello! I need you! I need you! I don't know how many of you I need, but I need you! 3! The predictable answer. Get over here! Oh, you too weak? You have to have your other buddy come in and help you? You don't see me, other guy. I don't want to fight you. You're boring. Anyway. Get over here. Not you. Oh my goodness. I have to fight the both of you. What the heck? I just want this guy. Thank you. Bye-bye. 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 Take a hint. Leave. Go away. Okay. Rewrite till dawn. I'm saying this too many times. I need a new line with chonkers. I need a new line. Better line, something original. Someone flying on their fat chocobo. Now I want to ride on my fat chocobo. What the heck? No, expect a lot of that coming. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Excuse me! Sir? I'm here. Anyway. Thanks for coming, friend. 'Tis no ordinary outsider who can gain the trust of the old bear. That's why I wanted to meet you, to discuss something in private. Tell me, why are you snooping about? Did the Empire send you, or someone else? Dog, I don't have shoes on. What do you think I'm doing? Curl got your turn? No matter. Whoever it is you work for, your meddling ends here. Get her! Oh, here we go. Of course. Well, come at me, boys. Come on. Test this granny's limits. La 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 la. La 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 la. Easy day. You're stronger than you look. Well, yeah, I may have old bones, but that means they ain't working. I'm like one of those, manuals. Those, stick shifts. You'd think it wouldn't work, but surprisingly it works. Very well at that. Anyway. This changes nothing. Threaten us, beat us, bloody all you like, but nothing short of death can make us give up our fight. We're going to obtain the power to bring down the Empire, and with it, we'll reclaim our homeland. You're probably thinking of someone else. Will Red. Stormblood. You're likely thinking of someone else. I have no recollection of a Will Red. Anyway. We're going to obtain the power to bring down the Empire, and with it, we'll reclaim our homeland. I already read that, didn't I? I have no idea what I read. Anyway, la 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 la. Oh, it's dawn. I guess we won't ride anymore. I'm kidding. Wee! Wee, wee, wee. La 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 la. La 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 la. I'm lost. I'm not lost. I'm very lost. I'm not lost. I don't know what you're talking about. Me? Lost? What? Never. Never in a million years. Okay, no spoilers in chat, please. We don't know who's watching. Hee hee. Anyway. Gundobald. Attacked by Wilfred and his cronies? That they would go to such lengths for the sake of this plan of theirs. Oh no, you're fine. I accidentally slip out a spoiler every few three VODs streams every few streams somehow. Like I'll gasp at a name or a thing that I didn't catch earlier. Anyway, attacked by left to their own devices, the young fools are like to harm others, if not themselves. We must uncover their agenda and put an end to this madness. This is why I have trust issues when someone says, hey, let's meet up at a secluded area. Basically nothing changed except for the flowers. I miss my flowers. I want my flowers back. Anyway. Big trouble in Little Alamigo. Ooh, more potions! La 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 la! Will Red mentioned obtaining the power to bring down the Empire? Of what power could he be speaking? Gun too bold! Hey. How are they being held up? I don't know, man. I don't know. Bertlinia? Gods preserved! What happened? Who names their child Bertlinia? I'm calling you Linnea. Linana. Anna. Your name's Anna now. Anyway. I was out foraging when the corpse brigade came. They took me to their hideout and they the whole while they laughed at me. They said that I suffer because I cling on to hope. Sob. Is it wrong to dream of home? Is it wrong to call ourselves Alamegans? No. Keep hoping, girl. Have faith. Do not heed such poisonous notions, child. Our dreams are what sustain us. Be strong. I swear to you, those villains will answer for their crimes in due time. But tell me, does anyone else know of this? Wilred, he saw me outside. He was so angry. Oops. I must tend to Anna. In the meantime, I need you to find out what the young ones make of this. I fear that they may do something rash. And now she's gone. Alright. Do all Amegans just not wear clothes? Alright. So I'm looking for bad intentions, I guess. Like this little thing. Map of Zanark. Sandrak. I don't know. Picking that up, and we continue on to that little hole. The little hole. When they were making Little Alamigo, do you think they were just digging and going, I am a dolphin digging a hole, diggy hole. I'm not gonna sing the whole thing because I don't know I'm gonna get sued. Anyway, A little knife. I'm pretty sure this doesn't tell us what they plan, but okay. Hey! Riled lass. Diggy diggy hole. Anyway. What those animals did to Anna is unforgivable. And to think they look down on us! Well, might be more appropriate if they look down on you than up. Anyway, I need to stop. I need to stop and zoom out. Okay. Zoom out and turn around. Face the tent. Face the tent. Anyway. I'll suffer this humiliation no more. I'm with Wilred to the bitter end. I'm not afraid of a few lizards. Which kind? The Aurora lizard or the Amalja lizards? I don't know. Or the lizard lizards, like the Fs in Gridania. I don't know. I need to stop. Dog, she walked over me. She walked over me. That's just disrespectful to all elves. That's just so disrespectful. Walking over me like I'm a freaking pebble. How dare you? It's like stepping over a stuffed animal or something. I don't know. Where is more things? Oh, there's an upstairs. Ha 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 ha. I wonder how many times someone was confused and then they had to go upstairs. And then saw. Ah! One of the 12 stones. Anyway. Wilred! Hey, buddy! How's it going? Almighty Ralgar, Lord of Destruction, we implore you, lend us your strength and put an end to the suffering of your people. You good? Here to interfere again. Well, you're too late. Our plan is already in motion. Oh, shoot. Once we have the crystals, our enemies will pay for their crimes, and no one will dare oppose us ever again. You know, the thing about evil plans is that you're supposed to keep them secret, not just spill them out when you get caught. Because you don't know what your enemy knows. So it's better just to keep everything secret. Even when they say, I know your secrets, they likely don't and they're trying to get you to spill. But that's just me. If you're planning something evil, don't take this hard. This definitely doesn't work. Once we have the crystal, we'll pay for the crimes and no one will dare post us again. I already read that. Okay. Riled Youth, number 2. If this plan succeeds, we'll have the power to lay the Empire low, to change the world for the better. Might be as Gundubald's content to eke out an existence in this musty old cave. But I'll be damned if I'm going to spend the rest of my life here. Now, where in the 7 hells did I put that bloody map? Yeah, I don't know where you put that map. Nope, don't know at all. Don't follow me. No, guys, have you seen his map anywhere? Yeah, I don't really know where it could be. I really don't know where it could be. I really don't know. It could literally be anywhere. It could probably be in the water by now. Anyway. Gone? The whole lot of them? Then it is as I feared. They mean to take matters into their own hands. Chocobo, where you going? Anyway. But what exactly is it that they mean to do? What's this? A hunting knife. And a map of Zanrak? Zanrak? I want to say it's Zanrak. But, you know, I don't know. I don't know. These words are confusing. Wait, you said Will Red spoke of crystals, did you not? But they couldn't possibly mean to... By the gods, this is rank madness? Rank madness? What the heck is rank madness? I rank this madness on a scale of 1 to 10. 10. I don't know. The young fools are untrained and unblooded. I froze. The young fools are untrained and unblooded all. They have no notion of how dangerous the Amalja are. They'll be butchered before they get within 100 yalms of the crystals. What crystals? There's so many crystals! You got the aetheryte tickle, the aetheryte tickle. The aetheryte crystals, the crystals we pick up every time we pass out, and put it in our little summoning circle. And then there's glass. Straight up glass. I'm sorry, I forgot to take my meds. It's been 15 minutes since my alarm went off to go take my meds. Anyway. What are we talking about? There's even geode crystals. Crystals, clusters, whatever, they're still crystals. I'm pretty sure. Anyways, now I'm done chewing. They are headed east. If we hurry, we may yet find them before it's too late. Okie dokie, Arctic monkey? Anyway, I don't know what they say. Okie dokie, Arctic monkey. Does such thing exist? I have no idea. Through the gate! Oh, it's daylight out. Oh, it's so blinding and bright out. And my aura's just making it brighter. Anyway. Let's go fight some Malja. Let's go fight some... Ooh, an instance! Let's eat. That was really tiny. Anyway. Let's have some... steak. Nom nom. Anyway. Let's go. I'm built for this. I was made to do this. I was born to do this. Anyway. Alright. Did no others survive? This is all wrong. Getting the crystals was supposed to be the start. We were going to reclaim our homeland. We... Pull yourself together, lad. We were going to make an offering of crystals to Rock... Oh, no! Anyway, to summon him. Just like the masked man taught us. 7 hells. What in the 7 hells are wrong with you people? Anyway, I'm fine. Do you learn nothing from other people, beast tribes' mistakes? Have you learned nothing? Have you learned nothing at all? Oh, I'm gonna lick the stick of deodorant. I'm kidding. I'm not licking a stick of deodorant. We planned to sneak into Xanax and make off with the lizard men's cache. But they caught us and so many dead. Gods forgive me. Heathens, you shall pay for your crimes with your souls! I regret our young one's transgressions, but a soul is too high a price for youthful folly. For all their failings, they are the hope of the Alamegan people. This hope I will guard with my life. Yeah. Okay, we have a healer. Anyways, I need to collect these things. Excuse me. Focus on me. And you also, yeah, all of you. Can you all focus on me for a second? You know, it's very rude to not look at me, I guess. I don't know. Blizzard. Nope. Pay attention to me. Me is all you need. Oh, there's a dead body. Oh, lovely. Oh, they're talking. I should probably listen to them, shouldn't I? Interject. Interject. Oh my god. Oh, wow. Stunned work. Hey! Oh, there's tempered. There's the tempered. Oh, 7 hells. Hey, get your butt over here. And who are you? Who are you? Focus on me. Anyway. La 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 la. Get over here, please. Get over here. I don't want your AoEs touching my game. You're gonna be dead by the time you cast that. Anyway. That was easy. It was dangerous doing this on the bridge, though. Pay attention to me, senpai. Yes, that's exactly it. That's exactly what a tank says. Get the enemy's attention. Anyway. I'd love to see that animated. Your skill at arms is impressive, Venturer. Our wayward youths could learn much from a woman like you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, I'll throw them some pearls of wisdom. You know. I'll throw them, really hard so it can get through their thick skulls. Anyway. The battle is won, but it would be unwise to linger here. Let us return to Little Alamigo. Wait, we've come all this way. We have to get the crystals. They're right there, right for the picking. We are not summoning Ralgar! Tell him! Have you learned nothing, Wilred? Did you not see those tempered wretches? Such is the fate of those who are touched by a god. Is that what you desire for yourself and your friends? Tell him! Tell him, Gundubald! What? No one said anything about... The masked man told us we could defeat the Empire if we summoned Ralgar. He swore... Enough. I'll hear the rest of this story tale back in Alamigo. I dare say Granny will wish to hear it as well. Yeah, I do wish to hear this story, actually. I'm very disappointed. Frickin' 10-year-old me knows better. Anyway. La 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 la. La 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 la. Keep in mind, folks, when you're disappointed in someone or something, you must sing your disappointment away before speaking to them again. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Or do whatever makes you calm. I don't know. Take a nap. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. 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 No more lies, Wilbur. Tell us everything. Yes, go on. I was outside with the others when he appeared, the masked stranger. He told us about summoning Ralgar, about using crystals, and then he just vanished. We never saw him again. I wanted so desperately to believe that we could raise ourselves from this squalor that I never stopped to question his motives. But I should have known. There's no solution. Nothing we can do to change our lot. Our people are doomed to live and die like beasts. Listen to me, Wilred. Our home may be lost to us, but it takes more than stones and mortar to define who we are. No matter where we may be, Ala Mhigo lives on within us all. It is for you to decide what to make of this legacy. But whatever you choose to do with your life, never forget that you owe it to this adventurer, an outsider. I won't. I promise. Blue! Welcome! Welcome to stream! So happy you made it! We, just scolded this grown child, for, trying to summon Ralgar using crystals while taking young ones into enemy territory to fight. Also, when they say young ones, I'm looking up at them and I'm thinking they might be teenager. Yeah, doing the little Ala Mhigo quest. Oh, and we got their trust. Oh, and we saved one of them. One of them. In Gridania. Anyway. Thank you for saving me. And sorry I tried to kill you. Nah, it's all in the past now. I don't hold on to grudges. My subconscious holds on to grudges, but not me. I'm the subconscious. Zarya is the subconscious. Anyway. My thanks as well, friend. It gives us hope to know that there are kind souls such as you out there. Little Ala Mhigo may not have much in the way of comfort, but you will always be welcomed here. Welcome here. I don't know. HP. Sleeping and yeah, no, HP. No question. No question needed. HP, all the way. I'm not a sorcerer. I simply want HP. I have a lot of stuff in my inventory, and it's slightly annoying me, but I'll take care of that later. Anyway, back to square one. Gundobald wants to wish you well in your investigation. Would that we had more information to offer, but what Will Ward told you is the extent of our knowledge of the masked stranger. Left unchecked, that man will bring about great pain and suffering. I pray that you'll find and put a swift end to the creature, for the sake of the young ones who died by his poisoned words. Of course, of course. Where am I going? Where am I going? I'm going to the Prey returns, the waking suns. It's my motor sounds, anyway. Speed! Very speedy. Thancred, you still depressed over here? He does the same thing. Okay. What did the others say? I'm curious. I'm curious. Okay, we have some pink and purple haired. Biggs and Wedge. Biggs and Wedge. Okay, you're still whining about, Garland. He was a brilliant man, full of life and purpose. Kind and generous, he taught us everything we know about engineering, though believe me, he could also be a very hard person to please. He would force us to completely rebuild devices, even if a single flaw was discovered. I can only imagine what he'd say if he saw the tiny Bronco. Oh, it's the Bronco? Was that the airship you worked on or something? I don't remember. Wedge. People in masks cannot be trusted, but Biggs and I wear masks all the time when wielding. It's very specific mask, like oddly specific masked. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you unless I absolutely have to, Urianger. I'm not talking. You make me tongue twisted. And all I can hear is your squeaky voice. Anyway. Stella! There you are! Hi! Hi, baby! Hello! As you have doubtless witnessed in your travels, the lands of Eorzea are gasping under the pall of a suffocating darkness. I must wonder if it is this darkness that invites disaster, or simply that disaster has left such gloom in its wake. One thing is for certain, now is not the time to relax our vigilance. Snowball! Did I say Snowball or Stola? I think I said Stola. I just haven't seen her in so long, I had to call her by name. Anyway. Am I missing anyone? I feel like I'm missing someone, but I don't know exactly. I'm probably thinking of future things, but okay. La 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 la. La 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 la. This way, yes. This way. I'm like, I don't know! Anyway. Hello, Midfilia! Maybe that's what I was thinking about. Anyway. Let me stand on your desk, dang it! I want to stand on your desk. I'll sit in your chair instead. There. Never mind, I'm not sitting in your chair. Welcome back, Granny. I'm reliably informed, the investigation took you to Quarry Mill in Little Alamigo? So tell me, were you able to learn aught of La Habrea? Yes, lots. Womp 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 womp. He killed innocents! Anyway. He indirectly killed innocents. Anyway. Planted the knowledge of summoning impressionable young minds, you say. Precisely the kind of deception the Asians would employ. While many of the ills that ail the land can be attributed to the calamity, some are being brought about by a malign will. A malign will. Anyway. We must needs delve deeper into this, while things remain quiet on the primal front. All work and no play makes Minfilia a dull scion. You know, that's very true. Did you say something? Nothing, my lady! Tataru, please speak your mind. We all love you. Anyway. Mayhap we ought to rest a while before speaking further of the investigation. All work and no play makes Minfilia a dull scion. She only stands at Scion's HQs. Yeah. What else is she supposed to do? She only stands here. She doesn't even sit in her own chair. We have never seen her sit in her chair. I feel like that's just wrong. Do you sit down? Hello? You say you want rest, but then you are standing there. Are your legs... Have your legs gone numb? Have your legs gone numb, ma'am? Ma'am. Have your legs gone numb? Anyway. While you were tending to business in Thanalan, some new information arrived courtesy of our friends, the Sylphs. I always get confused with courtesy whenever I read it. It's like... What? I don't know why I get confused whenever I read it, but I get confused. It's so weird. An individual fitting La Habrea's description has been sighted in the North Shroud. This sighting comes in the wake of a series of mysterious deaths in the selfsame area. My instincts tell me that our man is involved. I would have you continue your investigation where you left off. 12 willing. We will pick up La Habrea's trail once more. Nora Shah can furnish you with the details. Pray speak with her and take it from there. As always, be careful out there, Granny. I'm like lagging. I'm lagging. My brain's frozen. I got a loading screen. Loading screen every 2 seconds. My cell service is low, apparently, in my own brain. Anyways, I saw you earlier, I just didn't mention you. Walking One is to investigate the Sinister One? Then heed well this one's words. This one is friends with a Walking One in the Ashcrown Consortium. According to Friendly One, a digging one named Medrad had encountered had an encounter with a scary masked one. This masked one is most certainly a sinister one. Walking One should go and speak with Digging One, Medrod. Digging One is to be found at Fallground Float in the North Shroud. I thought you lost your hand and you just had the Captain Hook hook. But no, that's just a regular hook. Your hand is clipping through it though, and I'm a little concerned for you, ma'am. Who are you? You're trying to supply people. Ooh! Thank you. I don't know why he's trying to supply people with orchestrion rolls, but you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah, where am I going? Fallground Float. That's where I was going. I got sidetracked so bad. La 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 la. La 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 la. I'm barefooted and flowerless on my head now. And it's because of the armor I have. I have the trash can armor back. It's glamored. But I have that one. And I have these boots. Hate these boots. Because it gets rid of my boots. I'm barefooted and I'm flowerless. It makes me sad. Anyway. Hello there. Ah, there's the guy I'm looking for. Please, leave me be. I'm not long for this world. Yeah, I'd say you're about average height. I looked death in the face. It's only a matter of time before he comes for me. Just like it came for that poor woman. Well, maybe stop drinking and you won't see death. Or at least drink a little less. I don't know how much you drink, but you got 3 bottles here. And you can get, like, alcohol poisoning, but you know what, whatever. I'm gonna shut my mouth. Anyway. I must soothe him. I must soothe your worries. He is beyond cook. He is deep fried. Is this soothing? I'm sorry I didn't agree to do my chores. I was not expecting that. That caught me off guard. Oh, that caught me off guard. That caught me so off guard. There's I'm a little curious what else I could do that he would respond to. Could I doubt him? Could I doubt him? D. Okay, he responds with the same thing. Bad son, bad son. Anyway. Calm down. You're fine. You're right. It's not as bad as it seems. I saw something terrible. That's true. But that hardly means I'm going to suffer the same fate. Thanks to you, I can think straight again. I believe I can even recount what I saw without losing it. That's a good line right there. Just because you saw something terrible doesn't mean you're going to suffer the same fate. That's a good line right there. I like that. Highlight that with some highlighter markers. Wow! Wow! Anyway. It was just another ordinary day. I was heading back to the float when I noticed a suspicious character in the distance. A masked man, garbed head to toe in black. He had a hideous fiend in tow, a winged creature that was all eyeball and jagged teeth. Taken by curiosity, I crept as near as I dared. Well, I already know what he's talking about, but continue. To see the corpse of a woman. One glimpse was enough to tell me that she died to a gruesome death. In that instant, I knew right away that the masked man was a minion of Thal, come to claim her soul for his realm. I wouldn't say that, but okay. Where was this? What? You're investigating this same masked man? If that's the case, we'll help you in whatever way we can. Ah, thank you. Do I know you? Your name feels familiar somehow. Anyway. Anything to ensure that we won't have to suffer Medrod's hysteria ever again. Alright, teamwork. That's what I wanted to... Wait, I haven't been that bad, have I? You just had an outburst because I slapped you. Like, frickin' toddlers. Okay. I'm... Okay. At any rate, I'm all for helping this adventurer. It's the least I can do to repay her for comforting me. I mean, who couldn't be comforted by a potato waving their little hands at you? Like, calm down, you're fine, you're okay. Look at the cute potato, look at my cute potatoiness. I'm a little I'm a potato. Anyway. Typically you would want a younger one, but you get what you get. Storyteller, fun. I wasn't the one telling the story though. Anyway. You know, I would normally scream at my minion to get off the table, but I'm afraid that cats are very much a nuisance. I don't know. Anyway, I thought if Chonkers rolled off the table. Anyway, so here's what I know about the deaths. All the victims were found with their faces torn to shreds. Among the local fauna, only the Skelkid known as Ziz could inflict such wounds. That's why some folk are pointing the finger at them. Which finger? The index, the ring, the pinky, the thumb. Are there any other fingers? There's probably not any other fingers, I don't think so. Anyway. I somehow doubt that the answer is that simple. But for the sake of thoroughness, we should look into it. Why don't you put down, say, 3 of the creatures and see if you can find any proof connecting them to the deaths? Okay. Come, chunkers. We ride till dawn yet again, because it's nighttime. Yet again. Man, the day goes by so quick and it's like nighttime forever. Anyway. I fell into a hole. Anyway. Remember, guys. Box jumps. It'll get you out of any holes in the world. Any holes you fall into, like a pothole. So that's where the Ziz are. Alright, y'all. Make note. Somewhere there is where the Ziz are for your hunt marks. Because I know for a fact, whenever I'm playing and I have a hunt mark, the Ziz, I'm looking everywhere and I can't find them. Anyway, and it drives me insane. But anyway. I should probably pull out my chocobo. Crush your enemies! Anyway. La 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 la. La 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 la. You wasted my outburst. My berserk. You wasted my berserk. What the heck? Yeah, beat that balloon. Beat the balloon. Beat the balloon. Smack it. Smack it. Smack it harder. Yeah. Okay. There. Smack the balloon with the axe and then destroy. Anyway. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. I'm back! Can you feel the aura? Can you feel the power? Anyway. You've already seen to this. Is good work, adventurer. So were you able to find aught to suggest that the creatures are our culprits? I don't see how that could relate to a floating eyeball, but I don't see how this could relate to a floating eyeball and a masked man in any sort of way, but no. Nothing? Truth be told, even if there were proof, I wouldn't know what it looked like. Anyway, I believe we can safely strike Ziz from our list of suspects. Which leaves us with the masked man and his winged eyeball. Which quest to start first? Should we talk to the lady or the drinking man? The smoking lady or the drinking man? Yes. Thank you, Blue. You're so helpful. There's something else I heard about the deaths. It appears all the victims have been comely maidens. I better watch myself, eh? Yeah, you're terrified. Unseemly Japis. Japis? Google! I should have charged my phone. It should last so long as I keep it off for most of it. But anyways, what was I? Oh yeah, Jeps? What?
Japes.
Japes! You're too late! Anyway. Japes refers to playful tricks, practical jokes, or humorous mockeries. Japes. Anyway, unseemly japes aside, there's a rumor been going around. There's some as whisper that after each victim died, her rancor went into the great big rock southwest of here, causing it to flash and yell. This bears investigating. I reckon I'm going to give you a fire. I'm a fireball. Okay. Fire sand stick. I did it. To blow off a piece of that crag. The stick doesn't come with a fuse or anything, so you have to throw the thing. Once you've torn the rock a new one, bring back some of the fragments, and I'll give them a gander. Okay! That's what you want me to do. I'm not talking to you. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Where am I going? This way. This way. Ow! I hit my shin with a piece of wood. It was the wooden stool under my desk. Ow. Ow. Anyway. Turn around every now and then. Let's see here. We're throwing, yes. Destroy! It's probably a bad idea to make explosions under a giant rock. At and under a giant rock. But, you know. Now we must collect. Final Fantasy XIV. I, too, can fit through this tiny little... I'm not gonna argue, whatever. Oh! They're behind me! I knew that. Collecting crystals. They don't even look like crystals. They're just giant freaking rocks. Anyway. How's that a humming crystal? It is a rock stuck in the ground. There's not even a single piece of crystal poking out. Anyways. La 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 la. La 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 la. This is probably the shorter way there. Oh well. I wasn't aware of it. You're not the tavern. Anyway. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Where are you? There you are. Smoker. Most folk are too scared to go within 100 yalms of the rock of Rancor. It has a name. But what's a few vengeful spirits to a dauntless adventurer like you, eh? Huh? Why, these are just your garden variety crystals. 'Tis a bit hard to tell beneath all the dirt and grime, but they're definitely lightning aspected. Chocobo! Get off the table! Get off the table! This is why I originally named my Chocobo Arsehole on my other character. Anyway. I know. My cat's very weird and strange. Hi, Ellie! Welcome to the stream! You eat sprouts? Well, good thing I'm disguised as one. I'm actually an old lady with lots of wisdom. I foresee the future. Anyway. I'm Sprout. Ah, hello, Sprout. How far are you in the story? Because if you were not far... Oh, you're close to Shadowbringers. Okay, yeah, you can watch. You can watch. I was about to come at you with my axe. You can watch. Almost nice. Shadowbringers. I love Shadowbringers. I can't wait to do that again. Anyway, and as a granny this time. We're playing as a little old granny. I will show you. I'm still in a Realm Reborn, sadly. Nothing has happened. Nothing. Anyway, we've only talked to Alamegans. And we're looking for a La Habrea. Anyways. I get Sprout privilege. Ha! Anyway. I almost hate to say it, but that explains the flashing and yelling. Nothing to do with the masked stranger. Looks like I've gone and wasted both your time and perfectly good fire sand stick. Oh well. Shadowbringers, when they bring the shadows or something. Yeah, that's right. It's perfect. Perfect description. Round of applause. Anyway. You're ancient. You're not ancient. Maybe. I don't know. Just 2:35 a.m. but I want to go to Shadowbringers now. You'll get the Shadowbringers if you go to sleep. Go sleep. You need rest. Anyways. I'm the awesome Granny Tortellini. I was not expecting her to make that pose. When I said that, that's perfect. Anyway. You've been going for 7 hours. I'm impressed. Well, if I'll protect your ankles, now you should protect yours. I'm gonna come and get them. It's like my whole... That's like my whole outro is get names and ankles. You're very close. But you should probably sleep. Especially if you have something going on tomorrow. Do what you will. Happy you joined the stream. 11 a.m. That's not too bad. That's not too bad, actually. Especially if you can power through delirium. Anyway. There's something you should know. I have been keeping this to myself, lest I worsen Medrod's paranoia. But I too have seen the winged eyeball. I cannot say whether it was a coincidence, but my sighting took place precisely the same time as Medrod's, and I was heading home after a day of digging when a shadow fell over me. Looking up, I found myself locked in the gaze of a giant eyeball. I let out a scream at the top of my lungs and ran out once looking back. This happened at the rocky area west of here, in case you had a mind to investigate. I'll go until like 8, and if the quest isn't over by then, till the quest ends. But I normally just go for 2 hours. Anyways, have fun, Ellie! Thanks for stopping by! Hope you get the Shadow Brainers before you get sleep deprived. Or more sleep deprived. Anyways, west of here. West. This place, yes. Yes, Chunkers! We ride till dawn! Where am I going? Where am I going? I cannot read maps! Anyway. La 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 la. La 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 la. I can't read a Final Fantasy map, a regular map, nor a Google map. This way. This way. This way is the way. No, get over. Get over. Get over. Gosh darn you. That was so quick. He didn't even pull up the AoE until I kicked him. And then he pulled up the AoE, but I kicked him, so he can't. It's like I predicted it. Oh my goodness. I have skills. Anyway. Oh, you poisoned me. Whatever shall I do? I'll power through. Obviously. Because I'm powerful like that. High and mighty. And the poison's gone and I'm at full health still. Stick around till Q pop. You DPS. Your character DPS. Yep. I know the feeling. I'm DPS on my other character. How could I tell? Cause I know the DPS hell. It's one of the 7 hells. Anyways. Sir! Monstrous Banmite appeared. And you slew it? That creature had long been a scourge upon the folk of Falgord. Falgord? Have I been reading this place Fallground wrong this entire time? Anyway. Intentional or no, you have done us a great service. You have my gratitude. But this does make me wonder, was it truly a winged eyeball I saw? Or merely a trick of light combined with blind panic? I don't know, man. You tell me. You can tell me. Oh, I leveled up! Yay! Blue, you saying you want to eat the green crayon surprises me. I feel like you'd want the blue crayon. You do you though. Okay. Blue Wizard Rally. Blue. Even the name is blue in my chat. In my chat. It's so funny. It's in the cool category. The blue crayon. What does the blue crayon taste like? I've never ate crayons. Not even as a child. You mean samurai? Summoner? Samurai. I forget. It's summoner. Right, it's summoner. Yeah, summoner. I don't know why I said samurai. It's like the first thing that comes up. Wait, Dark Knight is the no-brain job. I'm pretty sure every job is the no-brain job. No thoughts. Unless you're a conjurer. Then I feel like you'd have a lot of brain. Anyways. Where am I going? I'm like jumping everywhere. Anyway. There have been no promising leads in the murderers. I can scarce get a wink of sleep, knowing that the killer is still at large. Judging by your furrowed brows, I take it this sorry business troubles you as much as it does me. I had been pondering my encounter. I was uncertain for a time, but there can be no doubt. It was a winged eyeball that I witnessed. It's implausible that I could have mistaken so distinct a creature for a Banemite. Yeah, that would be kind of strange if you did, like, mistaken a creature for an eyeball, a floating, flying eyeball, for a scorpion. That is beautiful. That's beautiful, Luna. I read this. But you and I were moms apart. How could we have both seen it at precisely the same time? There could have been two. What's more, our adventurer friend here had a run-in with the Banemite at the very spot you claimed to see that fiendish eyeball. Isn't that right? Yes? There must be an explanation. I know I saw an eyeball with wings. I would wager an apple tart on it. What's an apple tart? I'm like thinking Pop-Tarts, but apple flavored. But I know that's not what it is. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not Googling it. Oh, he's serious. But listen, mayhap it's not as mysterious as we're making it out to be. There's no reason why there couldn't be. It's like a mini pie. Ah. A mini pie. I don't know why, but I thought of hash browns. Anyway. Specifically McDonald's hash browns. When you said mini pie. And there's apple tart mixed in it. Anyways. Gasp! Gods, of course! There must be more than one of the buggers. Now you realize. Okay. Ugh, it's so obvious. But then that means, since there have been repeated sightings of these fiends, then there must be even more victims as yet undiscovered. Yep! All of them. Except for me. I'm chill with my bare feet. I do believe we're out of our depth. We ought to leave the rest to the expert. What makes you think I'm the expert? I'm gathering a little bit of information, a little bit of information, and a little bit of information, and throwing myself into battle. What makes me the expert? I don't have a diploma for this. Yes, we're just civilians after all. Good luck, adventurer. It was a pleasure knowing you. You think I'm gonna die? Do you really think I am going to die? Is it because I'm old? Anyway. While I burn to know the truth, some things are best left unknown. Lest you have forgotten, it was at the rocky area to the west that I had my encounter. So, should you discover aught of note, you will want to alert the authorities. There is a guardhouse nearby. The servants there should be pleased for any information that pertains to the security of the region. Can we not tell? Because they're kind of slow, to be honest. They're kind of slow to react. Oh, hey, it's morning. But it's foggy and depressing. I heard those 3 sneezes, Luna. 3. I heard them from the other room. I got ears. I got ears. I got... Achoo! 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 3 in a row. Ah! Nobody see me. If I stand perfectly still, nothing will see me. Nothing will see me. Okay, I'm at a good enough health. Fight me, you hooligans! Anyway. Ah yes, dead person on the floor. Just a normal everyday sight. Oh hey! Here's the floating eyeball we were looking for. Yeah, no, you're not getting me. You're getting my chocobo, but not me. I probably could have kicked him and saved the stove. Or saved him the paralysis, but you know, whatever. You'll get over it. Man, gold corpse. Ah yes, let's carry a corpse. That's like 10 times bigger than me, by the way. Anyway, La 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 la. La la. Oh look, another Bane mite. Hola. The mushrooms everywhere. Giant mushrooms. I feel concerned if I found a giant mushroom in real life, but also I'd play fairies in that forest. With the giant mushroom. Same way you'd play mermaids. Anyway. Greetings, adventurer. Is there aught I might assist you with? Here's this giant corpse. Let me just lay it on your desk here. Oh, never mind. I didn't lay it on the desk. I laid it on the floor like a normal person. Gods be good, not again. Let's not question how well the fellow managed to carry a here to from there to here. We do some workouts, not just box jumps. Not just box jumps. Yeah. Gods be good, not again. You knew of this and you haven't taken care of it. See what I mean? Too slow. Anyway. No matter how many bodies I see, I cannot seem to get used to the horrid sight. Poor woman. Identical deaths have been reported in the central shroud. While the masked stranger you seek does not seem to feature in any sightings of the winged eyeball. Sightings of the winged eyeball. There's a comma here! I have punctuation blindness. I really have punctuation blindness. Does not seem to be a feature here in any. Sightings of the winged eyeball are common enough. The creature appears to be moving the bodies, but to what end, none can say. The victims have all been young women, I should fear. Actually, no, it says young women? Women? I'm an old lady, I'm old hag, so I should be good. And Zarya is just the conscience. the subconscious. Anyway. All are found with their faces mutilated beyond recognition. It's been difficult to identify them, so as to notify their next of this button engraved with a lily motif. The very same object was found upon another victim, a family sigil, or that of an organization, perhaps? Let me see! Either way, I dare to hope that this find will prove pivotal in solving the murders. What does the button look like? No. I mean, I know we're gonna be out of the cutscene anyway, but no. Anyway. I feel the power. Anyway. I feel the power of me and my bare feet. I thought that said Alzheimer's. I thought his name was Alzheimer's. You can't see it, but I'm face palming right now, and I'm like highly disappointed in myself. Alzheimer's wants you to hold onto the button. Okay. I would have you hold onto the lily button. You will need to conjure. You will need to continue your investigation. Why did I start this next quest? It is literally... Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. While it isn't standard procedure to entrust key evidence to individuals, you have proven yourself reliable and resourceful in this matter. I see no reasons why you shouldn't carry on your work. Last bit, yep. Let's hope this quest is short and not ages long. And essential. If I might make a suggestion, you may wish to take the button to Gridania and have it examined by Mion. Mayhap someone in her vast network of contacts can shed light upon its sigil. Wow. Struggling. Anyway. Coming to Gridania. I don't know why I don't have my home point set there yet. I mean, we've been in here for how long? And I haven't set my home point. The second I set my home point, though. No. I'm keeping it at Limsa. Keeping it at Limsa. Give me your hair! Anyway. Give me your hairstyle! When will it come back? I missed the event, and so I don't have the hairstyle. I want the cute little buns. The cute little fairy tale-like buns. Space buns. Anyway. Good morrow to you, Granny. By your grim expression, I suspect you aren't here for scones and herb tea. Yeah, I found this little button. Well, isn't this a lovely little button? The engraving is quite exquisite. Artisan level quality, I would say. Where did you say you found this? On a dead body. Lovely. You know, that's what I say when I don't find something lovely. I say lovely. I do this all the time. It's like my freaking catchphrase. Lovely. Anyway. Anyway, I'm afraid I do not recognize the lily sigil. You will have to find the answer the old-fashioned way, by asking around. This is gonna take millennia. Anyway. You could do worse than begin with Bernadette. 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 Over by the Etherite Plaza. She has a sharp pair of eyes, that one. Bernadette. Et. La 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 la. Bernadette. Knew you were Elzen. Anyway. Need help tracking down the owner of a button? That's certainly not a request I receive on a regular basis. Well, go on then. Show me what you got. What you have got. I tried saying got and have at the same time and got gave. Gav. Gave and Dave. Dave the Dove. Anyway. Challenge! Anyway. Bernadette? Well, I'm sorry I don't speak French! Anyway. Seems to be... It's like I don't recognize my own intentions, and then I do something and I laugh at myself. I see my life from a third-person view. Anyway. I never expect what I'm gonna do. I never know. Anyway, seems to be some matter of decorative button reminiscent of those worn by the families of old. Though I cannot claim to know its sigil, however, I could say with certainty that the white lily is a recurring theme in Gridanian culture. Alas, I do not know who would make a personal sigil of it. If there is a soul in Gridania who does, it would be Singlued. Why is he glued? Anyway, over at the Lancers Guild. The woman makes a point of knowing all of the citizens on a forename basis. Very good, very good. Thank you, Bernadette. Where am I going? Ah, over here at the Lancers Guild, like she just said. Anyway. La 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 la. La 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 la. Bernadette believes that I can help you? Well, that is a rather bold assumption to make. I will try to assist. Never you fear. But whether aught comes of it is another matter. Now then, what do you require of me? Do you know anyone with a family sigil of the lily? The little white lily? You know, those, lily of the valley? The poisonous plants, apparently. Fascinating. Work of this quality is rarely seen in the hands of ordinary Gridanians. The owner of this button is most certainly well-to-do. You may wish to take your search to the Gentry's Ward, northwest of here. Wait. Memory comes to me. Of late, there has been a man who is perpetually seated at the bench by the ward's entrance. His name is Ursandal. And Sandal. Anyway. And I distinctly recall seeing markedly similar button upon the breast of his jacket. I dare say he can tell you a thing or two about it. Okay. La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Hee hee. I don't know why they won't let mounts into city-states. And when they do, why can't we fly? Why is there a no flying rule? You look very much like a rich, depressed man. It's like you had one of those would you rather be rich but sad all the time, or poor and happy and you chose the rich. Anyway. I do not believe we are acquainted. Pray leave me to my thoughts. Do you know anything of this? The sigil of the Dartencor's family? How is it you came to be in possession of this button? From the body of a murdered woman? Her face. It was marred in any way? I fear as much. I can no longer feign ignorance. I shall reveal to you the truth of the deaths, but on one condition. You promise to put an end to my lady's madness and set her free from her torment. And that's where we shall leave off. Because what better way to end the stream than on a cliffhanger? So, I'll see you next time. I don't know when that time. I need to look at my schedule real quick. I'm gonna look at my schedule, because why not? You know, why not be precise about this? Yeah. I will be here. If nothing comes up, you know. Life is unpredictable. And I am unpredictable, even to myself. But, nighty-night, and take names and ankles. See y'all later.